What's up traders, welcome to live streaming from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. This is Forex Wizard, your trading coach, who will be doing a live trading session, live analysis, live discussion like we do every trading days, Monday to Friday. And as you see that today is extremely volatile market. This is the first day of the month, and when the monthly opens, the pairs really give us a nice looking trading opportunity, because initially they just go for a retracement and give us some good trading opportunity, and we are taking the full advantage of it, and we will be taking. That's how it works when the market is volatile, especially this week. This first week of the month is really important. NFP coming, and yeah, that's awesome time for trading now. So before I begin this session, this great trading session, make sure you guys smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done yet. This is if you are new to the channel today, I'll request you to stick till the end to see exactly what is waiting for you. There is a lot of content, there is a lot of analysis that you see completely different way. So yeah, don't forget to smash this like button. Let me look at the gold first, guys. Gold looks like they did exactly as you have seen today. Early also I came on live on YouTube in before London session, at the end of the Asian session, when the price was here. This is what exactly I mentioned, that gold is likely to go up to test this daily 20 period moving average. Looks like that gold did exactly as it is. Gold came back to that same level we have expected. Now what I think, that this is the zone where we could find potentially a trading opportunity. This is a vertical move to the upside after the monthly close, straight move. Now from this zone, the price still didn't test fully. Okay, this is the previous resistance here, and also we see resistance here, back to back to resistance. What I think, that the price will test this level, and then we could see some drop on gold. That's awesome opportunity coming up for us for trading gold. So we'll look at over this session as news is coming. As you can see, there is a Forex Factory giving us a news on, this is the news calendar, 1 a.m. Sydney time, which is not far, 1.5 hour from now on. There will be two news coming together. That would be awesome. We could find, because when there is a news, there is a volume, and we could find definitely some good trading opportunity. Even if we go to the scale down to 15 minutes time frame on gold, let's see, or in the 1 hour, let me see how the price action is forming. What I think, that we could see some drop on this price action, but before drop I want it to create a long wick candle like this one. You see there is a long wick candle, okay, like this one, and then we could potentially see some reversal on this one on gold. And that's what I'm waiting for, a potential setup on gold. As soon as I will find that, definitely I will take this advantage. Guys, everyone give a big thumbs up. When you give a thumbs up, it really helps the channel, the video to grow up. So let me look at the chat first of all. I need to know what you guys are interested in. Gbpusd, do you see profitable trade today? Yeah, of course, Gil, I see, definitely I see some profitable trade. We'll look at it. What kind of profitable trade doing best? Hi coach, thank you best for joining this live session. Let me look at if the chat is updating. Okay, so Sanvi, hello sir Sanvi, thank you very much for joining this live session. So good day Azaf, thank you very much. Euro GBP sir, yeah, we'll look at it. So let me readjust the chat widget so that the chat can be displayed. It might be, the screen might be black for less than a minute. I apologize for this. Let me do that one here. Okay, hopefully now it will work. Okay, so send me Euro USD, please. I'll look at it. Assalamu alaikum. Hi there. Thank you very much. Hi, coach. NZD USD. You'll look at it. Yeah, it's coming up now. Awesome. Garish, like, thank you very much. Christopher Bay. Hi, coach. You are awesome. Thank you very much. You are also awesome. Gail, great. Gail, thanks very much. Mohanad, coach. US30, please. You'll look at US30. Garish, it has been a long time, sir. You are awesome as usual. Happy Diwali on behalf of India. Garish, thank you very much. You are also awesome, and also happy Diwali from Sydney. Thank you very much. Hi there, sir. You are my analysis of in the group. Yeah, I have seen Haider. Thank you very much. You did a very good job. Very good job, Haider. Hi, coach. How do you Euro USD today? You will look at it. Good day, coach. No problems. Still Singh, Trinidad and Tobago, ready to join yearly program. Thank you very much, Dale. Awesome. You are welcome very much. What level do you see on NZD JPY? Long will look at it. Harry, good afternoon, coach and the trading community. US30, please. Ryan, coach, are you awesome? Let's got it. Yeah, thank you very much. Every one of you are awesome. We all are awesome. Let's look at US30, guys. I see some request on US30. Okay, for me, guys, you just US30 we see just has broken the weekly high. All right, for me, okay, I need a rejection. Okay, I need a rejection on US30. I think that we will get it very soon. Let me look at monthly. First of all, I need to do full analysis. Look at this one here, US30. On the monthly perspective, guys, US30 has a massive rejection from the bottom. Okay, this is a huge rejection. You can see that from this bottom, it has from this support level, which is the resistance here. Okay, resistance here. From this support, we have seen a very strong rejection on the monthly perspective. Now, with that rejection, we have seen that, in fact, see that price. I'll tell you to visualize something. Really will help you. Forget about pricing. Forget about everything. Visualize that a tennis ball, okay, bouncing from floor to floor. Let's say you press a tennis ball on the floor, then what will happen? The ball will bounce, right, from one floor to the other floor. So the stronger the bounce will be, the stronger the force will be, the higher the bounce will be. If you look at the US30, you see that a strong bounce, right? Because it's a very strong bounce, even after the monthly close, we are seeing some movement to the upside. But what I think that you see that there is a week here, monthly week, candle week, right? Rejection zone on the monthly. Now, when the price is coming to that zone, there is a probability for this price to reject from this level. So, especially if you look at this doji here monthly, let me draw that level. This is a very important level of resistance zone. And also, if we take the half of the monthly week, also a very strong rejection zone. And also there is a resistance here. So these are the three zones that we could potentially see for US30 to have a rejection. Now, always keep in mind that we could say that, okay, I'm gonna short from here until you see clear price action in the time frame you are trading. Don't take any trade. Now US30 is approaching this very important level of resistance zone. You can see that this is the resistance here, support here on the monthly, support here, which is with this monthly doji, which is acting here as resistance. And from that level, if we see, let's look at the weekly time frame. Now you see the weekly high is broken. What I strongly believe that US30 we'll have a rejection from this level somewhere here, okay, on the lower time frame. Once it will have the rejection, you see this is a big move. We need this price to come back down. Now US30, you see this is the bearish engulfer, very strong bearish engulfer. The price already has violated this bearish engulfer. It's in an overextended market condition. So with that being said, let's look at the daily now. Now we see that a narrow doji on the daily, okay. Now this is the weekly high which is broken, okay. Looking at the intraday perspective on the 4-hour time frame, as I mentioned before, early today in I was live on in Tokyo session today also. So if you like, every day I will be live twice because I wanna help as many traders as possible. Some of you are living in the other side of the world, some of you the other side, maybe timing not possible, so it's easy for me. I have an enormous energy. I'll tell you the secret of that energy later. So with that said, we see the weekly resistance is broken. Draw that. So now weekly resistance is broken, okay. What I need, a very strong rejection candle until I find that, as I told you, it could happen that, let's say it is continuing to the upside, let it go up. I'll not be longing. This is now an overextended market. It could be overextended here even. Already it has violated one resistance level. Now it could go even here, or it could reverse from here. So until we see a clear rejection, we'll not be trading. But as soon as we'll find rejection, we'll consider shorting US30, like NAS100 in the same way, all the indices, US500 same way, US100 same situation, okay. So we'll be waiting for a rejection on the lower time frame. It could happen that a narrow doji like that, okay, a long wick candle like that, or long wick candle like that, it might create a long wick candle here, and then it could continue to drop again to this level. So if we can enter the trade in the right time, in the right place, it could be a very big trade on US30, guys. Okay, let me look at the chat now. Vikash, CHF JPY, we'll look at it. Dale, I noticed news coming out 1 hour later. We could be on at that time. Yeah, I'll be here until the news. Yeah, definitely we'll cover that. Chad, what outcomes you expect when you sign up for lifetime membership? Okay, so Chad, very good question. Chad, I know that you are following us some long time. The best outcome is you will be lifetime member in this Forex Trading Wizard Academy. One thing, okay, you will be for the rest of your life. Now everything is evolving. You see that 6 months ago also we didn't have, you know, that incredible indicator that we had translated, now available for MT4 and for MetaTrader 4 and also for TradingView. So there's a lot of trading tool coming. We had incredible strategies which is also developing every day. 6 months ago, so we didn't have this news and price action strategy. I was working for a long time. It's now on dashboard. Everyone can access that, lifetime members. So like this, there is a lot of strategies and also trade alerts. So trade alerts, you might say, okay, how do I get benefit from trade? Look at this AUD NZD trade alert that I was sent out today, guys, with real proof. See, Forex Wizard is the real wizard. Let me show you. No one in this industry can such confidently can display their work in this live channel. And because today's trade, look at this, AUD NZD sold at 1.0967, okay, and during that Asian session that I did live, that time I told who are already there, they have seen that, or you can review that live session. You see that AUD NZD we have sold here, which is running in profit. The other trade that we have open is US oil buy at 87.40. Look at this US oil. Okay, you see that it's in profit. Look at that. Now you can match it with the real chart. You see that? So this is what you can expect from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Real trade with real profit. So yesterday we closed 2 trades, GBP CHF 2%. You have seen that also, live trades. Okay, which is GBP CAD we choose closed with real profit. Gold trade we closed with half profit when the market was moving in the other direction. You see that I have clearly is a closed gold with running profit. I advise my students to close gold. I know that gold is reversing. That's how you can expect from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. We lose 1 trade, GBP CHF yesterday. So far all the trades are winner. So from GBP CHF we got 2%, from GBP CAD 1%. Now AUD NZD going in the direction which will be around 1%, and US oil trade also going in the direction, almost hitting our profit target. You see how fast it is moving. I will analyze all those trade. You can see all those trade here. So this is what you can learn from Forex Trading Wizard. Everything clear, crystal clear, transparent, and the value it brings to become an independent trader. Okay, you see that I will analyze the US oil trade, why I have opened this trade and why I have sent it to our students. And this is what you will learn, you will become, and I will explain what I have used. The strategy is always something exclusive to a student, so I may not be able to disclose everything, but I will try to give you as much as possible for you, keeping something reserved for those who already in the VIP channel. So let me go back to the discussion again on gold. Let me look at the gold now. So daily, guys, what I think that from this 20 period moving average on gold, it's touching the daily 20 period moving average. What I think that we could see some rejection from here, but we need to wait for the news. You see that from the news, it will give us a really good solid foundation on news. So we'll look at slowly all of them. Let me look at the chart. Okay. Davy coach, thank you for an outstanding work. In first month of joining, I feel like I made the best decision. Absolutely, Davis. You're awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, you made the best decision, no doubt about it. What do you think about gold? Yeah, we'll talk about your thought on Palladium, please, Chad. Okay, let's look at Palladium, and then normally is the XTP USD, right? This one is Palladium. Yeah, it's a platinum. Okay, I think XP. Yeah, that one. So Palladium, yeah. Okay, sometimes I get confused with these numbers. It's very confusing. Okay, so Palladium, looking at the monthly, how many of you trade Palladium and platinum and natural gas? Can you let me know? Sometimes I trade, but I feel like that all students may not be trading. So let me know in the chat how many of you really trade natural gas, Palladium and platinum. Okay, so let me look at the monthly on the Palladium. This is the monthly price section. What we see that, so this is the monthly bearish engulfer we see on the monthly on Palladium. Now after the monthly open today, we see some move to the upside, which is very normal. We could potentially see monthly even here. Okay, retracement. Looking at the weekly, pardon me guys, so weekly also bearish. We could see that the price again testing this weekly trend line, which is possible. Looking at the daily, we see, yeah, this is the real thing, the daily price action. I think that Palladium we could see good trading opportunity on daily 20 period moving average from this trend line. So which is in fact, you see that this is the trend line is forming on the daily perspective. On the 4 hour we see an aggressive move which is opposite direction of the trend, giving us some, after 9 minutes this candle is closing. Okay, so it could be that this candle could be a reversal. Okay, it could be a reversal, but I'm not taking risk here. I want to see that it is here. Okay, that could be a very good zone. Or if we draw a level on the 20 period moving average on the daily perspective, this is the zone that is very good for selling Palladium. So if the price come back here, okay, which is highly likely that it will come here, and from here on the lower time frame perspective, it will be a very good place for selling Palladium, keeping stop loss above this high take profit here. Okay guys, so let me look at the chart. All right, Sangram Biswas, coach, your number 4 strategy is awesome. Thank you, Sangram. Thank you very much. Yeah, 4th dimension. Yeah, very good. Yeah, thank you very much. Chad, I do awesome. Jakshish, I tried plat. Yeah, okay. Can you look at GJ? You look at it. Just Forex, Mila. Okay, Mila. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, everyone has a different preference. That's completely fine. I never trade Palladium, Platinum, or natural gas. Yeah, that's fine. Christopher, only FX, indices, and gold. Thank you very much. No problems. That's awesome. What do you think about gold? Yeah, I think about gold. Let's look at gold. Before we go to the gold, let me look at the GJ. Okay, GJ looks like that it is there is a false breakout and then reversing. Let me look at the monthly. Okay, so after the monthly close, today monthly close, we have seen that in fact GJ started to drop. Now what I think that GJ is likely to come back to this level of support zone. Okay, look at this one, long doji on the monthly, you see that. I think that the price will come back to this level of support, okay, which is resistance here, turning support, may penetrate, and from there we could see that GJ is going up. Looking at the weekly perspective, we see there is a false breakout to the upside and coming back down. There is a gap opening here. So there are two possibilities for now GJ to do, is either to come back to the trend line and go along this channel. Okay, yeah, I think that could be the future of GJ. This is what I mentioned also before. I think that it will come back to the channel and then will move in the direction. Looking at the daily on the GJ, we see that there is a pin bar and then the price started to drop. I think that guys, GJ will come back to the support zone here, okay, and I think GJ will move along this channel. Okay, it will come back here and will move like that, okay, and at some point breakout. So with that in mind, if you look at the intraday 4 hour, we see a reversal here. You see that with this narrow doji, there is a bearish engulfer, followed by this one is closing after 5 minutes, which is a middleman. Keep in mind that when middleman act as a breakout candle or a retest candle, this one is a retest candle. So it tested this reversal pattern here, this support as a resistance and a middleman. That's a high probability trade setup. Now, you know that I'm not shorting GBP JPY because it's long-term bullish. I try to avoid trading against long-term trend. It's very important for me. You know, I love trading with the trend. So that is why I really love to trade some kind of pairs such as, you know, such as shorting gold or going long on US oil that is going in the direction which is we bought at. Now let me analyze the US oil trade, guys. Why I have sent this is very important. that you understand that, because you are spending a valuable time and I want you to be benefited. What is gone in the direction is definitely something you can pay attention, and from that trade that we have bought US oil, you can learn. Let me look at first of all bigger picture, full analysis, then I'll tell you what told me to take this trade, what caused me, and then look at it. First of all, looking at the monthly, guys, see, this is the monthly close. As I told you, the fourth dimension is really important. The fourth dimension is the timing. Every day I tell, so when I tell over and over again, you listen over and over again, don't feel bored, and that is where you get program. So the only way to program one's mind is by repetition. There is another way, like hypnosis, or it needs, like, either you have to be very young or you need a hypnosis, which is very difficult. The other easy way is repetition. So if you like do repetition, okay, then it's become easier. Now you see that in fact US oil, this is the monthly candle close, and with that monthly candle close we see that US oil started to go up. Now this monthly candle close is really important. Why? Because if you look at the overall price action here, okay, on the monthly, this is the monthly trend line, okay, so we see that the price, in fact, there is a support here, okay, support here, there is a support here, okay, which is the support here as well. Now with that support, US oil in fact closed a monthly candle which is bullish or bearish, we don't need it. The only thing that I look at is the wick of this monthly candle. Is very important, because the wick of this monthly candle, why? Because I don't think that this price will break this monthly high and will go up. What I think that this price will come back again down. So if we draw a level where I think that US oil might have a bounce, is this the level, okay, which is around 89.61. okay, so looking at the weekly perspective, guys, we see that this is the weekly candle that has closed a bullish candle. Now what we have seen that in this candle, the price in fact came to this level, okay, created a higher low, strong bullish candle, and then what we have seen that the price started to go up. So overall, from the higher time frame perspective, US oil is bullish. Now looking at the daily, see, this is the subtle things always you need to pay attention. When you look at the multi-time frame, okay, try to find all time frame aligning together in the same direction. It is very important. And at the same time, write it down that today, always when you look at the uptrend, look for higher lows. So I'll write it down, or you can write it down. Very important note. When you look at an uptrend, look for higher lows. Why? Because you see that in an uptrend, you will see series of higher low, but top part is zigzag. It may not comply. When you look at the downtrend, look at the lower high. So let me show you what I mean. Look at this one here. You see that when downtrend, how it did that series of lower high, right? Lower high. Now look at the bottoms. They are not complying. You see lower low, and then it creates zigzag pattern. But when you look at a clear smooth lower high, is a sign of downtrend. Similarly, when I saw this red candle on the daily and look at all those high, series of higher low. You see that? So that is the sign that US oil is in a uptrend. See, when you know which way to trade, you are almost 80% done. This is the most important part of trading. Always keep in mind, because the market either will go up or down or in a sideway, right? Especially up and down. So if you know which way to trade, you are 80% done. The only thing remaining is when to trade or where to trade, and that is where it's coming next. So I know that I have to buy US oil. Now looking at the intraday perspective, let me replay the chart where I have opened this trade so that you can copy the system and then you can apply in your trading. When this doji hasn't closed, it was red here, okay? So then why did I enter? Keep in mind that you see the entry is not where the candle closed. See, if you are trading, keep in mind that when you decide the direction, wait for a candle to come opposite of that direction. So I know that I'm gonna buy US oil. Now on the 4-hour perspective, if you see this structure, what you see that this is in fact a dynamic resistance is broken with this bearish engulfer followed by a doji. When you see, pardon me, bullish engulfer followed by a doji, when you see a strong bullish engulfer on an important level followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern. You can note down if you have pen and paper. A strong bullish engulfer followed by a doji, it's a continuation pattern. So we bought US oil, okay, it's almost hitting the profit target, and also I have sent out to the students this trade. So far with this one, this week this is 1.5 times, okay, so 1.5% here on US oil. Let me look at AUD NZD, which is nearing our AUD NZD, okay, so which is nearing our entry, so which let's keep it aside. 1.5%. So far we gain yesterday 2%. This is 3.5% in 2 days. Smash the like button now. So if you wanna learn our strategies and also trade like this with us in live market in private Telegram channel, you can find a link in the description area. You can visit Forex Trading Wizard Academy website. You can join us. There are different plans available. There is a discount going on due to the high demand. It might be ending soon, so you can take that advantage, is still there. And also if you have any question, you can ask the live agent, always there on the website. Now let me look at the chat, guys, what you are up to. Yusuf, GR30, WTI, please, we discuss WTI. Okay, WTI, let me, I have told you what I have traded, but what you can trade. For me, what I think that, okay, what I will do now, we'll close WTI because the price is in resistance. I think that we could see some reversal. Close. So let me look at how much profits. We are almost 1.1. So US oil, okay, so we have closed US oil trade because from this zone the price already overextended to the upside. Okay, we might see some movement to the downside. Okay, so could continue to go up, or you might see some movement to the downside. So US oil, we have closed with profit. Now looking at the daily again on US oil, we could see some further move. What I think that it might even come back to the trend line. Okay, Okay, so let me look at the chat. And Sidnath just joined lifetime member. Hope we'll get profitable days to come. Sidnath, thank you very much. You are welcome to Forex Trading Wizard Academy. You made the best decision. Okay. Rita asked, how do I search the indicator in TradingView? Rita, the indicator that this one that you're talking about, our you see that our indicator also gave us a buy signal where I have bought. This is our trend following strategy. You see that exactly where I bought US oil. You can see that US oil buy by the market. This is where exactly our indicator giving us a buy signal. So what is that indicator? Is our trend following strategy. Okay, translated into a Python script for TradingView as well as available for MT4 user. Now Rita's question is, how do I get the indicator? Unfortunately, Rita, this indicator is not available for free. This is our trend following strategy. You can't find it on TradingView because it's a private only use. But if you are our lifetime member, send your TradingView username. Send us your TradingView username. Once you join, you can be added to the indicator. Or if you are using MT4 platform, you can download from your student dashboard that indicator available as an expert advisor. So with that said, let me look at now. Okay, so I just joined. Okay, thank you, Sidnath. So let me look at GBP USD, guys. Let me see what's happening. GBP USD. Okay. Looking at the monthly, so we see a candle close on GBP USD. Let me see what's happening. Guys, GBP USD, for me, you know that I think that this price is still bearish. Okay, the reason is, first of all, it is said that Rome is not built in one day. Okay, Rome is not built in one day means that a trend is not built in one day. So GBP USD trend has built in for a very long time. Okay, so quite a few months drop. And if you are following me more than a year, you know that when the price was here, I was making a lot of analysis explaining why GBP USD should drop, and it is what happened. Amazing. Now we see that every month GBP USD has created series of lower high. So with that said, the current monthly candle, this one, is to me is still bearish. Why? Because in comparison with the bearish candle, this green candle is still weaker in response from the buyer. Now then, where we can expect a rejection? What I think that this is the monthly high. I think that either GBP USD will respect the monthly high or might create a little bit of false breakout and then could continue to drop. So this is the half of the monthly. This is the full height of the monthly. Going to the weekly, we have seen already a gap down. A doji has been open, and so far doji is not closed yet. Weekly candle, the price has created a lower high. Okay, so let me look at the daily. Okay, so on the daily perspective, the price now facing this daily resistance level. What I think, guys, honestly, I think that GBP USD will drop, okay, to this daily 20 period moving average, and from here we'll see an up price. Okay, let me tell you why. Let me draw this trend line on GBP USD. Okay, let me draw this one here. Okay, what I think that you see the price is now facing this monthly resistance. I don't think that GBPUSD will be able to go like this. It is possible. Nothing is impossible in trading, but pardon me. I think okay. Sometime it happens anyway. So the price is facing this monthly resistance, and from here, what I think that GBPUSD will come back down to this daily 20 period moving average, and from here it will start to push up again, creating a channel. So to me it's creating a channel for a new direction to the upside. Okay, for me it is doing like that. So this is the daily chart. So with that said, so that means that if I see a rejection here, definitely I will be selling GBPUSD. Okay, so looking at the intraday on again 4 hour. Now until we see rejection, we can't say. It could happen that, let's say, making it as a liquidity grab, it may continue to go up. It is not impossible. Okay, there is always the big boys are there to beat us, but the price is facing this resistance, and from here, from this level, if we see that GBPUSD is rejecting, then we can expect for shorting GBPUSD from this level. After the news, we will see actually what's happening. Okay, so after the news, if we see, let's say, a false breakout candle created a pin bar or any kind of bearish price action, then we can sell GBP USD. All right, guys. Okay, so Wait, ask, thank you for helping. No problems. Thank you for your help. Also, everybody give a big thumbs up, please. Thank you very much for your help. I'll count 2 to 0 so that everyone can focus and give a big thumbs up. Help the video to reach to the search engines, to the top in the YouTube search, and I'll really appreciate your help. I know that you are very helpful. Thank you very much. Hi there. AUD NZD is crawling. Yeah, it's crawling. Cherry GBPUSD. Yeah. Vivaya thought on dollar yen. It went down by 1.5 plus. I will look at dollar yen next. See that, is there any chat for VIP members? Yeah, of course there is. Once you join, you will see all the communication, everything is there. Absolutely. Hello sir, what do you think about 8 EMA? 8 EMA, so it's almost the same as the 10 EMA. There is not much difference. Check GBPUSD, Mila, Euro Dollar. Yeah, look at it. Favor, tell us more story about trading psychology. I will talk about it. Absolutely. Share it. Thanks for all your efforts, sir. No problems. Thank you very much. Natalie, yeah, me, no problems. Thank you very much. Skyland Baba William. Okay, what's this? Baba Walia. Chad, AUD USD PLN JPY, please. Yeah. Buma watching 148 but likes only 51. Thank you very much, Buma, for your call. Can support Nizam sir, no problems. Thank you very much, Puma. Watching 140. Thank you. Awesome. I really love the love that you guys and girls people are giving me. That's the fulfillment of life. I don't need anything else. Okay. Thank you very much. I really appreciate. So let me see that dollar yen. Okay, so we see that dollar yen suddenly has let me look at the monthly first of all. Okay, so we see that after the monthly close, dollar yen having some movement to the downside. Now it could be a strong movement, guys. The reason is, let me tell you, dollar yen, let me do full analysis. Dollar yen is in a very historically high price. Okay, this price, if you look at this chart, is extremely high. Okay, now normally when the price reverse from that kind of level, sometimes it become very drastic, notorious move. So with that in mind, because dollar yen is absolutely bullish, okay, so at any point we could potentially see that dollar yen reversing in the other direction. Okay, so monthly, even if we consider a Fibonacci level, because this is the monthly impulse here, so this is the monthly impulse here. Now if we take our Fibonacci level from this starting of this move to the end of the move, and we see that at least if we consider 38.2% Fibonacci level, okay, what we see that dollar yen, I think that there is a high probability for a potential drop, okay, because it needs a healthy retracement. But at the same time, as I'm telling you, that it's a long-term bullish, so we are just trying to find out what it is trying to do. And we'll look at the lower time frame. Weekly, it tested the upper week, now coming back to the lower week. Looking at the daily, okay, so on the daily, okay, so for me, I will not be trading dollar yen now. The reason is, as I told you, that I always try to trade with the higher time frame trend. Okay, now if you look at dollar yen, it's now moving in a sideways, creating a lower high, trying to create a bearish price action. But because long-term trend is bullish, there will be always manipulation here. So with that in mind, dollar yen could yeah, so this could be this could continue to drop, but it's in a sideways movement, dollar yen. This price action not making much sense to me, okay, on the lower time frame. So I will keep dollar yen aside. Okay, if you are trading, it's not falling in any formula, it's just a sideways movement. Okay, so it could continue to do like that. Okay, it may possible for dollar yen to do like this. You see that came here, creating a lower high, higher low, lower high, higher low, merging in one point, and then exploding this way or that way. Okay, so that's a normal phenomenon in the market, and that's what happened when you see that, because yen is weaker, dollar is getting little bit weaker. Yesterday also I talked about this. When you see that, let's say yen is weaker and dollar is getting weaker, they started to move in a sideways. So we see that this could happen. So we will keep aside dollar yen for me. I'm not grasping this price action now. It is moving in a sideways, so keep it aside. Okay, so Gail asked, what do you think about NZD JPY? Let me look at NZD JPY. Where is NZD JPY? Okay, so let me look at NZD JPY. Looking at monthly. Okay, so we see a very strong bullish candle formed on the monthly. Okay, but this candle on NZD JPY on the monthly is, though it's a bullish, but now we could see some bearish move. You see, normally I really appreciate this kind of candles, especially the green and red candles, because after this kind of candle, what you could see always a little bit of breakout and then coming back down. I'll show you quite a few examples in any time frame. Let me show on the 4 hour what I mean by this, especially on a strong market. Look at this one, something like that. You see, not exactly. Look at this one. You see a strong full body long candle with a little bit of wick at the top. After breakout a little bit, it start to reverse. So especially in the higher time frame, this happens more and more. Okay, so with that said, let me go back to where is. So NZD JPY monthly, they mentioned that closed. I think that we could see some backward movement on this one, at least to this monthly level of resistance zone, turning support. So because there is a rejection already on the monthly, if we take our scale here for, yeah, the price already reached a very important zone. I think that we could see some backward movement on the weekly. We already have seen a breakout from this trend line on the lower time frame, overextended this market. If you take your Fibonacci level from here, this is we can expect at least 38.2% Fibonacci level on this one, which is a very important level of support zone. And even we could potentially see, you know, that this is there is a channel here, or if I draw this one like that, so there is a support here which is turning resistance. Looking at the daily, okay, on the daily there is a daily 20 period moving average, and there is a gap here, double top, has this double bottom, the neckline has not been tested fully. I think that NZD JPY, I think there might have some reversal, but at the same time you see that it's a bullish market, so have to be very careful. But I think it might break down. This structure might break down. The way price action is forming, you see the doji. Now this one is not finding a fuel. Let's say if this one closes as a doji like that with a lower high, so if this high cannot be broken, it could possible that NZD JPY will drop like that. Okay, it could immediately could drop at least, you know, to this 20 period moving average at least, or even lower than this. Okay, so that's what I think, that NZD JPY looks like the JPY getting a little bit of stronger against most of the pairs, as you have seen from most of them. So look at it. Okay guys, so let me know in the chat what you are trading, what's your passion, everything you want to share with us, with the community. That's awesome. And at the same time guys, as I mentioned, if you are looking for a broker, if if you haven't started yet with any broker, or you are looking for a regulated broker, you can find a link in the description area from EverTrade. You can join EverTrade. Okay, I didn't turn that on. And also join the free Telegram channel. You can find the link in the description area. Okay, so let's look at, let's see gold, how it is doing. The news is coming in just half an hour later. I will cover the news as well. We'll see how it is going, and then from there we'll find out which way we might be trading, or which way the trade is heading. Okay, so Muhammad Momin says, I like to trade 24 hours. No, don't trade 24 hours, guys. I'll make a separate video if you want. How many of you want to be a full-time trader? How many of you have a dream to become a full-time trader? Let me know. Christopher, after I started following Forex Wizard, sir, again 100% profitable. Highly appreciated to coach for his guidance and knowledge. Thank you, Christopher. I know that you're a very good trader, and I'm sure that every one of you has enormous potential, and you can become extremely profitable trader. Absolutely. As I mentioned yesterday, you see that we give the real value to our students, real teaching. Whoever with me, whatever I have, I try to give maximum. And I'm sure that, okay, how many of you full-time trader, and how many of you want to be a full-time trader? Let me know. The thing is that, you know, that everything is possible. Just you need to act on it. That's it. Okay, I see. Amazing. Moving to GBpusd. I like to trade. Okay, I'm watching DXY should buy up, causing to sell first, then bearish day. Okay, awesome. Chad, you are the most genuine guy I have seen in recent month. When it comes teaching, it appears keep secret. I'm sure you are blessed with a good family. Absolutely, Chad. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Absolutely. I'm blessed with a big family. I have a personal family, and also this group, this academy also is my family. So yeah, I'm blessed. Thank you very much. Absolutely. Thank you. US oil seems to be in a selling zone. We bought and we closed for now. Okay, we closed with profit. I think that will not sell now. We need to see, in fact, which way the market is heading. Ferry Forex, yeah. Ferry, I trade FX. Thank you very much. I'm full-time trader now. Awesome, Christopher. Very good. Gil, I do. Mohanad, me coach. Thank you, Mohanad. Mila, I do. Thank you very much, Mila. What about DXY? You'll look at it. Thank you. What's your favorite sports? What is your hobby beside market? Very good question. I'll talk about it. I'd really like to know more about you than about me. I'll talk about my favorite sports. I want to trade full time. Thank you. I want to be awesome. I want to be, wow, very good. Chad, that's the plan. Awesome. Full time extra. Very good. Yes, all okay. GBP JPY, I like to trade full time. Sam, yeah. Tell, can this be Fibonacci be used for MT4 phone, and what's the numbers, please? Yeah, MT4, you can see that MT4 app may have one. I'll explain about that app in a video separately. GBP JPY would be nice. Thank you. I see GB. I like to be trade full time. Okay, thank you, boss. To trade. So from the, yeah, thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you very much. So let me look at now GBP JPY. Okay. Okay. So the thing is that I'll create a separate video on about being a full-time trader, what it takes, everything, pros and cons, so that you can have some guidance from my own experience and from what I have learned in this long journey. It will be really helpful. So I'll do that very soon. Favor asked me what is my hobby, what do I do? Okay, so my hobby is content creation and trading. This is the two things that I love. I love to create content that create an impact, and trading. These are the two things. Outside of this, sitting alone, watching nature, going to the beach, these are the things. Traveling, I love traveling a lot. Yeah, these are the hobbies that I do. Yeah, and also talking to you, doing more live streaming so that more time I can spend with all of you. That's the thing. Okay, so let's look at now GBP JPY. Okay, this is the 4-hour time frame. So this is the today's monthly candle close. Let me look at. Daily. So GBP JPY, guys, this is still bullish. Okay, as I mentioned that it might come back to the weekly support zone. Okay, but at the same time we need to keep room for further possibilities. So based on price action, we have to make a decision. Let me tell you what I mean by this. Let's say you see this bullish candle. That's an awesome trading candle. See that? We need this kind of price action with a false breakout of this important structure. Okay, and then a strong bullish engulfer in the direction of the major trend from a very, very important level. So that's a high probability bullish setup. Okay, GBP JPY have seen this big move and then came back to this level. Now from here, either we have seen a locally a reversal, okay, from here, but now depending on, see, you might consider this one as a head and shoulder, okay, and then reversal. This is what happened. We have seen a drop, but I always become very, very cautious when I need to trade against the trend, and that is why I'm not shorting GBP JPY. You can see that I was long on gold, which was a good trade, or short on AUD NZD. You see that AUD NZD, it's a strongly bearish market, and I have sold AUD NZD. You can see that also sent to the students with entry, stop loss, and take profit, which is heading to the profit target. So I love to trade with the trend, right? But GBP JPY, see that its trend is up, creating series of higher high and higher low, but at the same time we could see some reversal. So until we see a clear downtrend, okay, from uptrend, I'll not be trading. On the other hand, if I see that a strong bullish move happen on the lower time frame, yeah, I will be buying. I love to trade with the trend. I'm a trend trader. Okay, so if you want to learn our trend trading strategy, okay, we have a specific strategy that is for trading with the trend, and that you see that all those buy signal you can see on the chart, it's our trend following strategy translated into a Pioneer script and as also an expert advisor available for TradingView and MetaTrader for users. If you want to have that, you can join our lifetime member. For those who are lifetime member, can access that indicator for the rest of their life. So Emmanuel, beginners here. Emmanuel, thank you very much. Yeah, you always, you know that as a trader, I also start with a beginner mindset. This is a very, very important. So Dale will retire soon. I'm interested in full-time. Dale, thank you very much. Very good idea. Emmanuel says that beginners here. Okay, so you all start with a beginner mindset. It's very important that we start something with, you know, having a beginner mindset is really, really important in trading, especially, okay, for anything. I always start everything with a beginner mind every day. Very good. Okay, we'll retire soon. Interested. Yeah, very good. Coach, with full respect, there is a gap in DXY has to be covered. Let me look at the DXY. Let me look at the monthly. Okay, DXY on the monthly we have seen a doji. Okay, what I think that we might see some deeper retracement. That means the dollar index might get a little bit weaker, but before retracement we could see the price in fact respecting this trend line. So what I think that the price will come back down here again, and then will go back up, and then will come back down. That's how, as you can see, that the price most of the time moves like that. Looking at the weekly, okay, so on the daily, guys, daily time frame, DXY in fact created a little bit of bearish price action. That means that if you look at this channel here on the daily on DXY, we see that the price creating. Now, as I mentioned, this is a very difficult to tell. Either it will just reverse from here that way, or it will continue to drop. So to be sure about it, if you look at the intraday time frame, it will be very easy. Now see, this is very, very crucial price action. You see that but I think that DXY might come back again to this level of support zone here. Okay, so what happened? ছিল। Papa is doing live streaming. Go to your mommy. Thank you. Sorry. Kids sometimes had a nightmare and then come back to their that it's late night in Sydney. It's 12:41 a.m. so yeah, everyone is sleeping. I love waking up. Okay, so we see that I think that the DXY yeah, that's true. Keys are wonderful. They always love to dance. So we see that support here, resistance here, support here. If I see the DXY, let me delete this one here. So looks to me that DXY will test this level again, and then from this level, if we see that I think the DXY might move like that. Okay, we'll create a head and shoulder here like this, come back down, and from here we might see some push to the upside. So this could be the where the DXY might be moving, because this price action is very, very complicated to grasp which way exactly it will be heading. But looking at the higher time frame is a little bit easier. On the 4 hour, it might be a little bit of difficult, but on the intraday, on the weekly, so weekly price action is bearish. You see that from here we have seen a rejection. Okay, so weekly perspective, DXY has created a middleman. Okay, this is a middleman. So with that middleman, what we have seen that from this previous resistance zone, okay, which has a rejection, and from that rejection, what we have seen that in fact DXY, I think that it will test the lower wick of the weekly candle. So I think that it might come back down here, and from that zone we could potentially see that a DXY started to drop. And let me draw this level. So I think it will come back to the level of support. Okay, from here we might see that a rejection, and then we could see that DXY is going up. So for short term we could see some movement down. That means that dollar, euro dollar, let's go to the euro dollar now with that DXY. So euro dollar, we might see some short-term movement to the upside, so completely opposite way. So that means that you see dollar, euro dollar on the daily, from this daily 20 period moving average has created this price. So it could come back down again and then could continue to go up. What I think that that this price might do on euro dollar is that after coming retracing, it might go up and it may create a double top like that and then could come back down. So exactly the way DXY is moving, it is just the other way around. So with that in mind, guys, Euro Dollar, let me draw this one here. Okay, so intraday, I think that's how the price is likely to move. We might see a rejection here, long wick candle, and then we'll go. That could be the movement for the price, but until we see what's happening here, okay, after the news we'll understand exactly which way the market will be heading. Okay, so okay, Christopher Bay, I followed your advice to write down goals daily. Absolutely, very good. I'm 100% sure that every one of you will be successful if you do that. You know why? Because there is actually, we all human, same. Okay, the great people explain actually how these things work. So we all human, same. Once you write it down, it's gonna come to you. Okay, it's gonna come to you because you actually write your destiny when you write it down. Now, sir, good morning, boss. What trade I have to start? Now, sir, we'll look at it, but so far we have, let's see, news is coming at 1, and then we'll look at which one might be going. Good day, FX wizard, kindly illustrate again how a candle forms. How a candle forms. What do you mean by how a candle form? So a candle form is like, so let's say a market open here. Okay. Once the market open, probably if this is a bullish candle, then if the bulls push the price high and then come back down and then came back here, closed here, creating a bullish candle. This is what you mean, Nasser, or sorry, Hagai, or can you clarify your question so that I exactly answer? I want to be a full-time. Very good. Future trader, lol. So cute. Thank you very much. Lovely boy. What is name? Had an ABC moment. Kids are one of the cute baby. Yeah. Thank you, Lord. Yeah, coach, you should go back to her. No problem, Chad. She's all right. She sometimes wake up and come back at, that during the daytime I go to the, we had an office here also for academy, and go to that time. She miss me now. In the night time when I do the live streaming, she come back. She sometimes have a dream. No problems, coach should go back. No problem. Okay, let's look at USD CAD and AUD CAD. Can we see that USD CAD? So looking at USD CAD, okay, we see that this is the monthly close, as you can see the price from this monthly, you see that USD is behaving a little bit in a mixing way. You see this is the monthly, after the monthly close, from here looks like that the price will go up for a retracement. That means dollar getting stronger against CAD, but with the euro looks like that euro getting stronger than dollar. So weekly on USD CAD, the price already tested the upper part, created a lower high. Now weekly looks like a little bit of bearish. Looking at daily, I think that dollar CAD, you see the price already came down. It might go up again to test the upper part of this daily week or the daily 20 period moving average. It's just will move in a sideways, looks like that. See that? So USD CAD now going to the upper part of this zone. This is the 4-hour time frame. You see a daily support zone here. So USD CAD also, you see that moving in a sideways. Okay. So what happened is that it's always you see in the market during the NFP, especially before NFP, the price moving a sideways for a breakout. What I think that you see that in the NFP, in fact, Friday, last day of trading week, there is NFP, and today is it's already Wednesday here. That means that though it's Tuesday, but it's night time, that's why it's turned into Wednesday. So in fact, until NFP, we could see sideways movement. Okay, so what we could see USD CAD going there and here and like that, because USD CAD is the most volatile during the NFP due to the same kind of news announcement coming together. So what I think that, guys, USD CAD literally will move in a sideways, okay, going up and down like that, right? And then during the NFP, it might blow out, and that will be the very good place for trading USD CAD. Pawan, we're having a great week this week, sir. Thank you very much, Pawan. Our VIP student, thank you very much, Pawan. Can gold give us a sell after the candle close? Let me look at the gold. Okay, so we see some rejection as expected. Let me look at on the 1 hour chart, on the daily chart. From the 20 period moving average on the daily, as you can see from exactly from that place, we see some rejection. Now the thing is that news is coming, so that's why it's getting very volatile. Let's wait for the news, and then we'll see actually what might happen. I think that as expected, the price is doing. So let me draw this resistance level, and let me wait for the news to see. I will be really happy. You see that this is what I mentioned in the Asian session today, in the live session during the Tokyo session. This is what I mentioned. It's creating a kind of head and shoulder, and we might see some rejection, and looks like that might happen. But until fully news released, which is 1 o'clock, let the news clearly released, and then from that place we'll see what might happen. And also tomorrow NZD news is coming. Let me look at the NZD USD as well before we fully look at okay, let me look at I think that that you see that NZD USD monthly, it has already broken the monthly high. All right, so it's a long-term bearish market on NZD USD. You can see that. Looking at the weekly, already the price has broken the weekly high as well. Looking at the daily, this is the daily candle. Guys, I think that NZD USD also may continue to reverse. Okay, for me this price action is a sign of reversal. Okay, so based on, because tomorrow news is coming, let it get hot a little bit, and after the news we could back to back 3 NZD news coming up. So according to our also CAD news, 9:30 a.m. Sydney time is synchronized. Oh, time is not synchronized. This is what happens sometime. If the time is not synchronized, it gives us false information. Sydney. Okay, got it. All right, so now we'll see again. Okay, now we can see correctly. So in the morning, NZD CAD, Sydney morning, back to back, quite a few news announcement, which is really important. So if we look at the NZD CAD as well, so news is coming, guys. We'll look at it now. Before that, I'm just looking at, okay, so NZD CAD also going aggressively to the upside. So tomorrow after news we could see some reversal. We have that kind of strategy to trade this kind of market, but I think that before reversing it is just going aggressively to the upside. So now let's go back to gold again. Okay, we see that gold, this candle is going to close in 1 minute. We have seen a retest. After closing of this candle on gold, it is really important how the price action is forming. We could see some move to the downside, but let's see how this candle is closing and then which way the market is heading. We have seen a doji and then immediate drop. Look at the AUD NZ. AUD NZ almost hitting our TP and didn't do it. What is this? Almost came to the TP. Back to the gold. See this price action on gold, we have seen a rejection, but still not that much appealing to me for bearish. That's why I'm not doing anything, because you could see some up and down here. You see, when we see that very strong green candle, one doji that is very narrow, that I normally try to avoid. But the price action, the way the structure has formed, tested this previous support zone, this reversal pattern. Here is resistance, and we have seen a rejection. But what I think that might do some up and down. Okay, because on the weekly we have seen a rejection from the resistance level, which is the daily 20 period moving average, a very important level. Okay, UD and ZD, we hopefully that will have a hit another one on a UD and ZD, which is our profit target at 29.20, just coming back down. Very good, that's awesome. This is the UD and ZD trade that we opened today. Oil also start to push down. Okay, so Nasser asked what time you start every morning. So based on your time, Nasser, I do now 2 times live streaming. So one in Sydney time 3:30 p.m. You can Google Sydney time or a time converter on Google from Sydney time to your time. At one at Sydney time 3:30 p.m. The other one is Sydney time 11:30 p.m. So 2 live streaming, 2 times we come on live to see what's happening in the market. So gold, let's see what happened. Let the news settle down. Looks like that showing some rejection from here. What I think, guys, that I think that this daily candle may not go down completely. I think that it will go up again. Okay, it might close somewhere here on the daily perspective. Okay, if you look at the weekly, yeah, I think that it might close somewhere here. Because the as I told you, that NFP coming, the price might move in a sideway. Okay, so gold price might remain in a sideway as well, like the all other pairs. So for me, I can't trade this one at this point. The one that we traded is AUD and ZD US oil. So US oil, we have taken out the profit from the table. AUD and ZD is still running. we'll keep running this one. Yeah, so for gold, I need to see clear direction. If I see clear breakdown, yeah, definitely I will be shorting. For now, leave it like that. I will be watching all of them. As soon as I will find a trading opportunity, I will not delay. I'll send it to our students in private Telegram channel. Now during this live streaming, whenever trade arises, as you have seen, I also open trade to help everyone to learn. So in the meantime, let me look at all of them. So you see that GBP USD reversed from the daily resistance level. So because this is a news candle, we need to wait for this candle to be closed. Yeah, so look at this one here, Euro Dollar. It's creating a bearish candle. You see that? So if we see Euro Dollar like that, a strong bearish engulfer closing with a full body red, yes, I will be selling Euro Dollar. Okay, that's how the trading is. When I see price action confirmation, that is where I'll be considering shorting or longing based on the current price action confirmation. So yeah, I sincerely believe that you enjoyed this live session. Okay guys, so yeah, I think that we need to look at to see this candle to be closed, and tomorrow is absolutely an important day because tomorrow coming up NZD news in the morning, CAD news, and also in the night ADP non-farm employment change, and in the morning USD FOMC. So this week guys, as I told you, that be very careful when you're opening trade. Try not to open until NFP, and make sure that everyone join every day in all live sessions to learn more. And during the NFP, like the last one we did, any trade comes up, definitely I will open in this live YouTube session. I'll not wait for VIP Telegram. I will be opening the live session during the NFP. So make sure you smash the like button and also hit that subscribe button, and also join me for trading every day in the VIP Telegram channel if you want to be part of it. It's a huge probability. Thank you very much, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, twice. And thank you very much for this, Sandra. So thank you.